Ever wondered why China, a country with a history spanning thousands of years, moved its capital so often? In the grand tapestry of history, ancient capitals are not merely dots on a map, but vibrant hubs of culture, politics and power, where the course of empires and civilizations were shaped. Nowhere is this more evident than in China, a nation that boasts an unbroken history of over 4,000 years. Throughout this vast expanse of time, the seat of power in China has frequently shifted. But why? The answer lies in a complex web of factors, each deeply rooted in the intricate dynamics of ancient Chinese society. Take location, for instance. The geography of a capital could make or break an empire. It had to be easily defensible, but also accessible for trade and communication. It needed to be close to vital resources, yet far enough from borders to ward off potential invaders. Then, there was the matter of resources. The capital had to be situated in a region rich in natural bounty. This meant fertile lands for agriculture, abundant forests for timber, and nearby deposits of valuable minerals. The survival and prosperity of an empire hinged on these crucial resources. Strategic advantage was another key consideration. A capital city was often selected for its strategic value in terms of military defense or control over important trade routes. In other words, the capital wasn't just a place for the emperor to hang his hat. It was a nerve center that controlled the pulse of the empire. But beyond these practical considerations, there's also a deeper, more symbolic aspect to the shifting capitals. Each move represented a new chapter in China's story, a turning of the page to a new era of power and influence, a tangible testament to the ever-changing tides of history. So as we embark on this exploration of China's ancient capitals, remember that these are not just places. They're living, breathing chapters in the grand narrative of one of the world's oldest continuous civilizations. Let's delve into the mysteries of these ancient capitals, beginning with the earliest known capital, Anyang. First stop, Anyang, the capital during the late Shang dynasty. This city holds a particular significance in the rich tapestry of Chinese history. Nestled in the Henan province, Anyang's claim to fame lies beneath its soil, in the form of oracle bones. These oracle bones, discovered in the late 19th century, are the earliest known form of systematic Chinese script. They provide an invaluable window into the past, offering glimpses of ancient Chinese society, its beliefs and its rituals. The bones, typically from turtles or oxen, were used in divination practices by the Shang dynasty's elite. By interpreting the cracks formed on these bones when heated, the ancients sought answers to questions about weather, warfare, and a myriad of other concerns. But these bones were more than just divinatory tools. They were also a canvas for recording history. The inscriptions found on them represent the earliest form of Chinese writing, making Anyang not just a capital city, but a cradle of Chinese literacy. This ancient script laid the groundwork for modern Chinese characters, shaping a cultural legacy that extends to this day. The discovery of oracle bones in Anyang was not just a significant archaeological find. It was a revelation that breathed life into the pages of history. Every bone unearthed was a testament to the ingenuity of the Shang dynasty, a society that flourished over 3,000 years ago. Today, Anyang serves as a living museum, an enduring testament to China's antiquity. The city's cultural and historical value is immeasurable, steeped in the annals of time. It is a place where the past and present converge, where echoes of ancient divinations linger in the air, and where the written word first took root in China. Anyang, the Oracle Bones capital, is more than just a stop on our journey through China's ancient capitals. It is a testament to the enduring legacy of Chinese civilization, a monument to the power of the written word, and a reminder of the deep roots of cultural heritage. From Anyang, we journey forward to the capital of the Western Zhou dynasty, Haojing. Welcome to Haojing, the capital of the Western Zhou dynasty. Immerse yourself in the rich history of the Western Zhou dynasty, a time when political power shifted from the Shang to the Zhou. This transition marked a significant period in ancient China, with Haojing playing a key role as the capital city. Nestled in the fertile Wei River Valley, Haojing was strategically located, offering the Zhou dynasty an advantage in agriculture, trade, and military defense. The Zhou dynasty was known for its ceremonial rituals, which were an integral part of their culture. They believed these rituals were a way to communicate with their ancestors, and they held them in high regard. These rituals were often grand affairs, with nobles and common folk alike participating. The rituals were more than just religious rites. They were also a display of political power and a way to unify the dynasty. Under the Western Zhou, Haojing became a hub for bronze casting technology. The Zhou people were master bronze casters, their skill unmatched in the ancient world. They used bronze to create weapons, ritual vessels, and musical instruments, showcasing their technological prowess and artistic sensibility. But the Western Zhou dynasty was not just about power and grandeur. It was also a period of philosophical introspection and intellectual growth. This era saw the rise of great philosophers like Confucius, whose teachings continue to influence Chinese culture today. Haojing, thus, was not just a political capital, but a cultural one as well. It was a city that represented the spirit of the Zhou dynasty, a spirit of innovation, cultural richness, and philosophical thought. As we leave the captivating city of Haojing, we are reminded of the indelible mark it left on Chinese history. It was here that the Zhou dynasty laid the foundations for a culture that would shape China for centuries to come. Next, we travel to the Eastern Zhou dynasty's capital, Luoyi. Now we arrive at Luoyi, the capital through the Eastern Zhou dynasty. Luoyi, also known as Luoyang, holds a significant place in the annals of Chinese history. It was here that the Zhou shifted their capital as they transitioned from the Western Zhou dynasty to the Eastern Zhou dynasty around the 8th century BC. This move marked a critical period of cultural and political changes that would have lasting effects on the future of China. The Eastern Zhou dynasty was an era of constant warfare and political turmoil, but it was also a time of great intellectual and cultural growth. The chaos of the period led to a profound questioning of traditional values and ideas, leading to what is often referred to as the 100 Schools of Thought. This was a time when great philosophies and doctrines such as Confucianism, Taoism, and legalism emerged, laying the foundation for much of Chinese culture and thought that we know today. Luoyi, as the capital, was the epicenter of this intellectual revolution. It was here that Confucius, perhaps the most influential thinker of this time, developed his philosophy of moral conduct, social interaction, and statecraft. His teachings, centered on the values of benevolence, righteousness, propriety, wisdom, and integrity, have had an enduring influence on Chinese society, shaping its social structure and governance for centuries. The city itself was a beacon of cultural sophistication. It was renowned for its grand palaces, ornate temples, bustling markets, and exquisite gardens. Despite the era's political instability, Luoyi thrived as a center of commerce and culture, attracting scholars, artisans, and traders from all over the region. The significance of Luoyi, however, extends beyond its cultural and intellectual contributions. It also served as a political hub, the seat of power from which the Zhou kings ruled over a vast network of feudal states. This complex political structure, though often fraught with conflict, was instrumental in shaping the administrative systems of subsequent dynasties. So as we leave the bustling streets and grand palaces of Luoyi behind, we carry with us the rich tapestry of its history, its culture, and its enduring influence on the Chinese civilization. Our journey continues to the capital of the Qin dynasty, Xianyang. Welcome to Xianyang, the capital of the first unified Chinese empire. Envision the era of the warring states, a time of chaos and conflict. Amidst this turmoil, a powerful force emerged, the Qin dynasty, led by a visionary leader who would later be known as the first emperor, Qin Shi Huang. It was under his rule that China was unified for the first time, and Xianyang stood as the heart of this monumental achievement. Xianyang was more than just the political center of Qin's empire. It was a symbol of unity and power, a testament to the strength and vision of the first emperor. Here, Qin Shi Huang orchestrated his grand plans, transforming China into a centralized state with a standardized script, weights, measures, and even the width of cart tracks. This city, Xianyang, bore witness to the creation of a unified China, and it's here where the seeds of the great Chinese civilization were sown. It was from this capital that Qin Shi Huang ruled and changed the course of history. But the story of Xianyang and the first emperor does not end with political achievements. It extends into the realm of the mystical and the extraordinary. The Terracotta Army, a massive collection of life-sized clay soldiers, horses and chariots, stands as a testament to the first emperor's quest for immortality. This grand mausoleum, a world wonder in its own right, provides a glimpse into the afterlife envisioned by the first emperor. However, Qin Shi Huang's quest for immortality was not only about the creation of an army for the afterlife, it was also about his pursuit of the elixir of life, a quest that ironically led to his untimely death. Yet despite his demise, his legacy remains, immortalized in the city of Xianyang and the unified China he left behind. So as we leave the capital of the first emperor, we discover the first threads of the intricate tapestry that is Chinese history. Next up, Chang'an, the capital of the golden age of Chinese history. Welcome to Chang'an, the capital during the golden age of the Tang dynasty. Imagine a city teeming with life, prosperity, and culture. A place where ideas converge, where commerce thrives, and where art flourishes. This was Chang'an, the heart of the Tang dynasty. As the eastern terminus of the Silk Road, Chang'an was a cosmopolitan city, a melting pot of diverse cultures and influences. At the zenith of its glory, Chang'an was home to nearly 1 million residents. Its streets were bustling with traders from distant lands, scholars immersed in intellectual discourse, and artists creating masterpieces that would stand the test of time. It was a city that shone brightly on the global stage, a beacon of civilization during the Tang dynasty's golden age. The prosperity of Chang'an was not just economic, but also cultural. The city was a hub of literature, art, and music. The spirit of creativity was palpable in its air, and it was here in this vibrant metropolis that some of the most celebrated Chinese poets, including Li Bai and Du Fu, penned their timeless verses. Chang'an's status as the eastern end of the Silk Road played a significant role in shaping its character. The city was a crossroads of civilizations, where Chinese, Indian, Persian, and Arabian cultures intersected. This confluence of cultures brought a richness and diversity that was reflected in every aspect of life, from architecture and fashion to cuisine and entertainment. The Tang dynasty's open-mindedness and receptiveness to foreign cultures made Chang'an a truly cosmopolitan city. Its markets were filled with exotic goods from the far corners of the known world, and its people were exposed to a myriad of different ideas and beliefs. This cultural exchange and openness to new ideas were key to the Tang dynasty's success and the prosperity of Chang'an. The story of Chang'an is not just the tale of an ancient capital, but a testament to the power of diversity, openness, and cultural exchange. It serves as a reminder of how, when cultures come together, they can create something truly extraordinary. From the glory of Chang'an, we move to the capital of the Song dynasty, Bianjing. Now, we arrive in Bianjing, the capital of the Song dynasty. A city that was once the bustling heart of China during the 10th to 13th centuries. The Song dynasty marked a significant shift in China's political center, moving from the traditional capitals in the north to Bianjing, now known as Kaifeng, in the central plains of the country. The Song dynasty is often remembered for its considerable cultural and economic development. It was a time when China experienced a kind of renaissance, a period of renewal and growth that left a lasting impression on the nation's history. The dynasty was known for its advancements in technology, commerce, and the arts, driving a wave of prosperity that transformed Bianjing into one of the largest and wealthiest cities in the world. In terms of technology, the Song dynasty was a golden age for innovation. The invention of movable type printing, The development of gunpowder warfare and the creation of the compass are just a few examples of the technological leaps that took place during this time. These advancements were not just confined to the military and exploration, but also had a profound impact on day-to-day life, transforming agriculture, industry, and the economy. Commerce also flourished under the Song dynasty. Bianjing was a bustling hub of trade, with merchants from all over the world coming to trade goods. The city was filled with markets selling everything from fine silks and ceramics to spices and precious metals. This prosperity led to the development of paper money, a concept that would revolutionize the world of trade and finance. The arts were not left behind during this period of growth and prosperity. Bianjing became a center for poetry, painting, and music. The city was filled with poets, artists, and musicians, each contributing to a vibrant cultural scene that was unrivaled in its time. As we journey through the Song dynasty, it's clear to see how the shift to Bianjing and the advancements made during this time had a lasting impact on China and the world. Finally, we reach our last stop, Beijing, the capital of the Ming and Qing dynasties. Finally, we reach Beijing, the capital that has stood the test of time. Beijing, a city that has witnessed the ebbs and flows of Chinese history, served as the political center for the Ming and Qing dynasties. Its significance has not faded with time, but has only grown stronger as it continues to serve as the modern capital. The city is a living testament to its glorious past, with historical landmarks such as the Forbidden City and the Great Wall standing tall. The Forbidden City, once the imperial palace, now offers a glimpse into the opulence of the Ming and Qing dynasties. The Great Wall, on the other hand, is not just a wall but a symbol of strength and perseverance that has protected this land for centuries. From Anyang to Beijing, we've journeyed through thousands of years of Chinese history, each capital telling a unique story of its time. Thank you for joining us on this historical journey.